Good morning. How are we all doing? Today is July 20th, which is my daughter's father's birthday. Opal is my daughter. Her father, Mark, passed away last December. His birthday was July 20th. Happy birthday, Mark. Hope you're at peace. He was a difficult human being, but he gave me a gift. The gift of Opal. And things didn't have to be as difficult as they were. Having ourselves inserted in the court system did not help at all. They made things worse. And on that note, let's go into our morning opening meditation for the heart chakra. Let's see, I'd actually turn to the solar plexus chakra. Let's get to the right one. Here we go. Opening meditation. From love, we're made. On passion's waves, our spirit sparked, and down we came into our mother's major matter. The pull of love calling us deep into the earth, as deep into the mother-father pushed. Deep into the womb we crawled, the warm, dark womb of earth and water, the womb of love. Safe, dark, cradled, quiet, we grew. In the dark there was but one sound, the sound of life, the sound of love, the sound of the heart. Beating, 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 beating. Hear it now in your own heart, its rhythms pumping life and air and breath through every part of you, renewing you, bathing you in air, in space, in breath, in life. Feel it now at the core of you. Embrace it with your hands. Feel it yearning, crying, loving, hoping, healing. Feel it within you, old as you are, beating since the days from deep in the womb. Feel how long it's been there, always beating, never stopping. Always beating, never stopping. Always beating, never stopping. Always beating, never stopping. Do you love that heart? Breathe in deeply, drawing in the air as softness, depth, and wisdom. As you breathe, spirit comes within your heart and touches you, moving you, changing you. Deeply, you accept as thirstily as you drink. Be thankful for this vessel that receives. Faster now on waves of flame, we fling with joy up to the sky, above the earth, above the water, beyond the fire, into air. We reach and spread our wings and fly, free to ride the winds, but soon get tossed about and cry, where is the heart? Where is the heart? Where is my home? We listen for the beat and fly deep into the sound. We reach for ground, slowing down. We still ourselves to listen deeper. Quiet is the sound. Gently we reach for the heart is tender. Softly we touch for the heart is afraid. We open our hands to the love inside, to unite, to touch, to heal. Offer that love now. Ask for entry into your own heart. Listen deep and hear inside a silent sound. Anahata, 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 anahata. Listen deep and breathe into the sound, the breath, the winds of healing. In and out. In and out. In and out. Inhaling that which is new, exhaling the old. Each breath renewing, each breath a wind within you and around you. Gentle zephyr, storm of life, winds of change. For what does your heart cry? What does it long? In what does it find peace? Release its hopes and dreams and to fly upon the wings of change, and then return on wings of love, fulfilled beyond your dreams. You are not alone. Your cries are echoed in 1,000 hearts the same. If you listen, you can hear them beating, 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 beating. Deep within each person, find the heart. Everywhere around you, find the heart. Deep within ourselves, find the heart. Every time we touch the heart. Within each one is love, awaiting sweet unfoldment. Release that love upon the winds of breath and reach beyond. Touch the hearts inside the ones you love, and listen to their breath that whistles in and out, in and out, in and out. Like you, they laugh and cry and play, ceaseless rhythm through each day. Feel the heart so like your own, hoping, healing, breathing, feeling. Let there be no sound of striking, only that of love and liking. Each unto the dance of love that joins the earth to worlds above, and joins ourselves unto each other, each one seen as sister, brother. Within our hearts the seeds of peace lie awaiting sweet release. Upon the winds of change they fly, as deep within our hearts we cry, Anahata, 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 the sounds of love. Okay, today we're reading about affinity. Affinity is a term used in chemistry to describe the tendency of one substance to enter into and remain in combination with another substance. This occurs because of an intrinsic fit with the atomic structure of the substance. The result of affinity is bonding. When two substances with affinity for each other come together, they bond, forming a more permanent connection. Each has something the other is lacking. On a simplified level, it is the attraction of opposites seeking to balance themselves. Human bonding can be so similar to chemical bonding that we often refer to it as chemistry. We may not always understand why we feel drawn towards someone, but the feeling is there nonetheless, and it is often irresistible. Most often, the person has something in his or her energy field that we want and need. If we're lucky, we have something they need too, and a bonding can occur. Good for the duration of the affinity feelings. As the heart chakra is the center of balance, it is fitting that love itself arises, initially, out of a natural tendency to merge and balance our energy with other living creatures. Often this balance can be analyzed in terms of chakras. We've all felt the nonverbal ads. We've all felt the nonverbal ads. White male 32 with dominant upper chakra awareness seeks grounded female, guaranteed to raise kundalini. Or black female, highly creative, seeks second chakra partner for TLC. While these ads are not written in words in the newspaper, they are broadcast at parties, and our psychic senses pick them up each time we meet someone. This is not to say that we have an affinity only for those who are opposite to us. Many times, finding someone that shares our views can also give us that feeling of affinity. The peaceful sense of validation that comes from finding one who understands. The energy we project outwards finds a matching energy reaching in. Again, our chakras, both open and closed, are searching for balance. It is not based on polarity as much as the organism seeking enhancement for its next stage of unfoldment. The most important aspect of affinity, however, lies not in our chemical attraction to others, but in the development of affinity within the composite parts of the self. When we have this sense of affinity, we emanate a vibration that is loving, accepting, and joyful. This allows and even encourages others to find their own sense of affinity. So many people have minds that constantly war with their bodies. You're too fat. Work harder. Not until you finish this project can you rest. What do you mean you're hungry? I just fed you an hour ago. Many people take control of their bodies in a way that is harsh and unyielding. The body, too, can war with the mind, like a spoiled child constantly demanding attention. Feed me, I'm too tired. Then act like a child. It needs to be unspoiled, but in a way that is nurturing and supportive, making sure that the child gets the basic things it needs. Self-acceptance is our first chance to practice unconditional love. It doesn't mean that we have to give up striving to be better, but that our self-love is not conditional on some future or imagined change. When this occurs within our heart, it then becomes easier to accept others. Acceptance and compassion for others. Then becomes easier to accept others' faults and all, with the unconditional love of the heart chakra. With acceptance and compassion for ourselves, it then becomes easier to make personal changes. Affinity can also be seen as a vibrational quality. When we are in affinity, the harmonious state we feel gives coherency to everything we say or do, like the tones of a scale in harmonic resonance. We radiate love because we have created a coherent center with ourselves, which in turn harmonizes the surrounding circumstances. In the organ of the heart, each cell is beating continuously. If we were to dissect the heart, each cell would continue to beat by itself. As soon as we put these cells together with the other heart cells, as on a microscope slide, the cells shift their rhythm so that they are pulsating together. They enter a state of rhythmic resonance. something we will discuss more fully in the fifth chakra. By tuning into our heartbeat, we tune ourselves into the resonance with the core rhythm of our organism and the rhythm of the world around us. So, how does one go about creating this sense of affinity? By taking a little quiet time to talk to yourself. All it really takes is checking in with yourself now and then. After you read these words, take time to close your eyes, take a breath, and say hello to your body. See if you get a hello in return. Begin a dialogue. Are there ways you could treat yourself better? Are there parts that need attention? Parts that dominate unnecessarily? Do you treat yourself as well as you treat others? Is it time you threw a party to show your appreciation? Or do you just need to sit still and listen for a while? So for me, as I've gotten older and so my life has unraveled in ways I would have never expected, tragic ways, I'm very proud of myself today. I've done some very hard self-reflection and am constantly trying to make adjustments, but lovingly. And I'm noticing for myself, taking time to myself is of the most value for me right now. The less people I'm around, the clearer my own wisdom becomes. And I have developed an affinity for my own self. And it feels good. It's taken some doing. So, if there is strength in numbers, it is only when those numbers are united. We have many composite parts to ourselves. Our very strength lies in the unity and harmony within those parts. Only then are we able to effectively give to others. If those parts are all tuned into the center, the heart of the organism, they then are simultaneously tuned to each other and enter a natural state of affinity. Well, so there you have it. And tomorrow we're going to read about healing, which is wonderful. All right. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace in, peace out.